First interview here on Friday as they're setting up for Motorsports Expo 35th edition. I'm in the Thunder Mountain and Afton Speedway booth, and that's the first thing I think that we'll start with right there. They are under the same banner. Karl Spoonhower, one of many Spoonhowers in the racing community. They're everywhere now, by the way. So he and his wife are here. They got the booth all set up. First of all, how's everything? How's everybody?
Everybody's doing good.
So big news, obviously, that start. We've got another track to run this year. Obviously, going to double the workload for everybody on the staff, right?
Oh yeah, it's gonna be a busy summer, that's for sure.
Mm-hmm. Do we have that figured out just yet?
Pretty much. We got most of the staff lined up. We could use a few more people, but
Any particular areas you're looking for, or
we're looking for a good tech inspector. If anybody has one kicking around.
Okay, so if you're interested, maybe you've done it before, or maybe you've always wanted to and you have the skill set, obviously, get a hold of Karl or send me a message or something and I'll make sure I get a hold of him. Looks like we have a nice presence already. We have 7 cars here, and you told me there could even be more.
Yeah, there's going to be like 10 or 12 Thunder Mountain and Afton cars. They like to come up here and support Jeremy and the show and get people out. Good time.
As you come in the front gate, take a left, and they're right up against that wall almost all the way down on that side. As always, they have a very big presence here at this show. So how was Thunder last year?
Thunder was awesome. We got the new clay on, minimal dust, good car counts. It was great racing. It was good.
Okay, so
I think it's going to be even better this year by the sounds.
And what are our challenges and things we'll deal with at Afton as you look at it? Because you barely have had a chance really to look at the property much or be there, right?
Yeah, we haven't at the weather, and we haven't really had a lot to do there, been able to do much, but we do plan on doing something with the surface, get that straightened out. We got a few little things, but we could run a race next week if we had to.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, because it does tend to be a little wetter. I mean, we are talking about basically swamp is where it is, right?
Yeah, down in there by the river, it gets a little wet, stays wet. I know some people have said there's been not a whole lot going on there, but what are you going to do?
Yeah, exactly.
Rain, it's winter.
Yeah.
When it dries out, we will be there and things will be cleaned up and ready to roll.
Yeah, as much as you'd like to get equipment out and start doing some things, you could do more harm than good.
Absolutely.
Realistically, if you were in there now. Thunder Mountain starts April 21st. They got a practice the week before. Afton starts on May 3rd. They have a couple of practices there, and I would think the later start is basically just because of the way that it is with the weather down there, right?
Right, yeah.
Okay. So what do we have planned for Afton? Anything different?
We got a little 3-track series for the 600s. They're going to come down for, I think, 4 big races between Thunder Mountain, Afton, Brewerton. It's going to be a cool deal. We got this Pinnacle of Power deal for the modifieds between Thunder Mountain and Afton. So we have some pretty cool things going on between a few other tracks.
Yeah, I heard about the 600 deal at Brewerton. Boy, talk about a perfect track for them. I mean, that's the right size and shape for them to put on a heck of a show.
Yeah, it'll be pretty cool.
Growth in that division? I remember there used to be a lot more, but I hear of a lot more people getting in.
Oh, yeah. There's always, it's a great class. People are, you can afford to buy them and race. I think everybody should have one.
Yeah, and I've talked to a lot of people who have come up, and they said it's a nice in-between a go-kart and a quarter midget, and say a sportsman, it's a nice in-between.
I'd say it's a lot more than a go-kart.
No, but I mean, as far as you're looking at the step ladder for a young driver, they said the 600 should figure in there somewhere. Are they right?
Yeah. They are definitely cheaper than a sportsman, I can tell you that, and turning lap times as fast as a modified. So.
Yeah, and you get to run on the same tracks that you would run at when if you do eventually get fortunate enough to make that move. So there's a couple of them here in the booth. I know there'll be a couple others around, so you could walk people through these, some of these young teams that come in and show them what it's all about.
Yep,
all right.
Absolutely.
And the sportsmen and mods are still pretty solid?
Oh, yeah. We got the sportsman track champion here, Jordan Millard. We got Matt Mead, Shane's car, Jimmy Zacharias. We got some good modifieds.
Okay.
Here. And we got some pretty stout ones running Thunder Mountain and Afton this year.
How many members of the Spoonhower family will be suiting up this year?
Just 2.
Just 2, okay.
My nephew Chance and my son Shane.
Okay. And that's the hashtag car, right? Okay. All right. Where do you ever come up with that?
It was just a little inside joke.
Oh, okay.
Some call it the hashtag. Some call it the Pound It car.
Well, that's true, because back in the day, I guess it depends on your age group there, right?
Yeah.
For guys our age, it's a pound sign,
Right,
but for everybody
right.
else. But and unlike some, because I've heard some scorers go, oh, come on, I can't write that down. At least the hashtag you can write pretty quickly, right?
Right, yeah.
Good to see you. Everything's good. Back's doing better?
Yep, back's getting healed up. Sarah's getting her neck operated on April 5th. Hopefully she's healed up.
Yeah.
She has lots of work to do up there, but we'll be good.
We'll pray for a speedy recovery for Sarah and hope for your continued getting better as we go along. Guys, hit the likes, subscribe, turn on the notifications. We're going to be here all weekend long, and this is our first one, so thanks for getting me started today, sir.
Thank you, Doug. Hope everybody